Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're here for the first time, welcome. My name is Martina, and for my regular viewers, welcome back. So I was watching one of my friends' video. The name of this creator is Red December 02, right? And she did a video about the topic of the video was tell your story, okay? And the gist of the whole video is basically a lot of YouTubers, they would tell their stories, and some people might say, well, why are you telling your personal stories and things like that, but sometimes you share a story and it's kind of like a therapy for you, and also to sharing your story may help somebody else, so it's not really all, sometimes it's not really all about you, or however some people do tend to rant and stuff. Okay, with that being said, today I want to share my story. I think I'll do a playlist with sharing my stories, because I have some other stories that I shared before, and I'll just make a playlist. I'll leave a link for that playlist in the description box below. So let's go ahead with this video. Okay, so my story today is about how I cried at my daughter's wedding. My daughter got married in December 2014 on December the 14th, right? In Trinidad and Tobago, as my home country. Okay, so on the day of the wedding, we went to a hotel called K-Park, right? She dressed and everything there, had her hair done, photographs taken and everything. As a matter of fact, the photographer came late, so we had to hustle and everything to get all of that done, get her dressed and everything, get her hair done, makeup and everything, and to have the photographer take photographs and everything. So we got that done, and we went downstairs, took some photographs, and then she entered the car which transported her to the church. So as she entered the car and everything, she looked at me to say bye-bye. I looked at her and I just felt, myself welling up, and I started to cry, right? So I had to stand to the side, I didn't really want her to see me crying too much, so I didn't want her to cry because she would have destroyed her makeup and everything. So that was okay. So then now we got to the church and everything. I was at the front of the church, and she was entering like at the entrance, which is the back of us. So I had to turn around to see her coming up the altar. So my son, he was the father giver. So when I look around, I saw my son and my daughter walking up the aisle, to the altar. And as I watched them walking up the aisle, I felt emotions. I saw my two children, my beautiful children, they are big adults now, but children are always children, right? Looked at them and I just felt that emotion, I felt so proud and happy, that my son was able to be a father giver to his sister and everything. That emotion built up again and I started to cry, right? So I quickly ran, I felt this coming on. So I just quickly eased out and went to the front entrance of the church, right, just behind everybody, so everybody would see me crying. The good thing was a whole bunch of people, so again, I didn't want my daughter to see me cry, but my son did see me, and he came and he tried to console me a bit. I calmed down, right? So I was able to go back to the front of the church and watch the entire ceremony. That went well eventually. So the other event was, okay, we went to a restaurant to have the reception and everything. So we had to stay of course I had to do a speech as a mother. I'm not really a speech person, right? But I don't really like to be in front of large crowds and talk and everything. I get nervous. But I did my speech. I had to do it because it's my daughter, my only girl child. So I did the speech because I felt I had to do it. Okay, because their father's nowhere around, kind of thing. So I did the speech and everything, that went well. And then she and her husband decided to give some appreciation to their parents. So she called me up and said her little speech and thing, and want to give me this gift and everything. Well, boy, I went off again. Everybody saw me cry. I started to cry. I couldn't hold it back. The emotion was just there, and it just came out. And oh my Lord. Anyway, that was it. It had to come out somewhere or the other. I don't know why. I was even thinking maybe it's menopause. Who knows? But I guess just the emotion of, with your children, seeing them reach this particular point in their lives, and, just to see that, is a great feeling. And I guess a lot of people understood what I was going through. That's why they didn't really bother with me to see why I was crying every minute, crying. Anyway, that was my story I wanted to share with you today. That I was crying at my daughter's wedding, like a big boo hoo hoo. And also was an embarrassing moment too, because I felt embarrassed. Why was I crying like that? Why was I crying so much, So it was so funny. Now I can look back and I would laugh, ridiculous. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed listening to me, sharing my moments, right, and my story. And like I said before, this is kind of fun, you know. I will dig up, see if I could memorize some other stories to share with you and make a playlist so you can check them out. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.